Hey everybody, it's Triple J, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines here in Bountiful Bayou. And we're taking a look on the freeway of our only building in our campus area. We need to address the campus area today. We need to get more buildings in here and make it look like a full campus and, you know, not like just one building sitting here. Although it is a very nice building all on its own. But yeah, we need to establish this. Last time we got a little sidetracked, of course, and we ended up putting in this sort of interchange here, which is, I don't know, we'll have to see how it scales. What I do love about it, and kind of what I said last time, is just how far apart all of this is in terms of the intersections. You know, so we have this, you know, intersection here, but then it's a little bit of a ways before the next intersection, so it allows for traffic to kind of figure out their kind of deal and where they're going. And so far it works pretty well. It will be unclear how it scales just yet, though. I'm concerned about the shortness of this, but we'll have to see how it goes. Pretty tight of a turn right there, but we're gonna have to see how it goes. But what this does do is leave us space to have some dormitories. And I think that's the first move that we make down here is I think putting the dorms at the base of this is going to be a really, really fun thing for us to do. Have a path here to connect to some of the commercial buildings. And then they're going to have to walk up the hill to go to their classes and all that stuff. Which, you know, yeah, make them walk a little bit. That's fine. So let me go into the tab here. We obviously have the trade school unlocked. So we're going to use the trade school path. And in terms of where that goes, let me just double check the districts. Okay, indeed, that is all covered, which is good. So let me go and grab this path. I think what I'll do is have a path coming off of this. I don't know. Do I want it to be angled? Directly angled. Because remember, we can build campus buildings right off of the path as long as it's inside of a campus district. I may want to shove some of this back. Just a little bit of this. Kind of give us more room. We can always add it back later. I just don't know exactly how this is all going to unfold. I can also just do it like right about here, but it kind of feels like it should be off of this like avenue. So let me go. I'm gonna do a line. Might be nice to have like some sort of a park or something on the other side. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to have that go straight. Might slide a little bit of this with move it. Okay. And then we have the dormitories unlocked. We're going to do... I'm going to put a couple on there. I don't want them super close to the highway. In fact, I might shift this just a little bit there. But if we can I sneak one? It'd be nice if they were angled a little bit differently. Just have a couple like that. I'm going to pull that out just so I can access that a little bit better. We'll kind of go behind this. Get rid of that. Okay, that's almost a 45. I'm going to take that point. And then maybe this can just stretch like that. Right alongside the road there. Meet up with that road. And then right here, let's make a little bit of a hill. I don't want it to be bridged. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. And then up here, we can kind of bring that straight in. I don't know exactly where all this is going to go, so I've just sort of been... Pull that back. There, maybe. That's what I want. And then that dips a little bit down. We'll have to see how that shakes out, but we're going to have to get more buildings up here, of course. But what I'm thinking is, I don't know how much we have available in terms of the parks. We don't actually have any of the parks of this just yet, which is fine. But let's get the study hall in. It's a pretty large building. That would be nice maybe to like have... I wonder if we have that down here. Let's see how it looks right here. Is it the back of the building? Wait, which part is the front? Oh, that's the front of the building. Okay. Yeah. They can come in there. Oh, excellent. Look at this. So, we are still unrecognized. I don't think we've had enough students. Oh, no, we unlocked new levels. Never mind. Wait, we unlocked new levels? Oh, no. This is just what we've already unlocked. Yeah. This is already what we've unlocked here. But the academic year report, this will pop up every academic year for your campus, and it'll tell you a little bit about how many students that you have and your attractiveness and the amount of academic works you have. You can kind of see all this stuff, and gives you a little bit of stuff with, a little bit of fun, chirpy type things down here. And you don't need to always do this. You can just check this box, but okay. So, we got the study hall down. Groundskeeping would be nice to have. Groundskeeping, I feel like, could exist. Perhaps, like, back here. That would be good. And then, what is the other thing we can have here? Is this the book club? Yeah, book club. So, that could exist back here. And which is a really nice building, actually, to sort of break up just, the white swath of this. Have a little bit of that older building in there. I'm going to shift this one down a little. But yeah, it's nice. A little gathering space for the students. So essentially, that's kind of all we can do at this moment. We have to get recognized to get some of the next levels of that. But we've built a few of these. I think that it will upgrade for the next level very soon. But in the meantime, I'd like to sort of flatten that out. And I want to bring this path. Let's see. Get to the other side. Can we do something like that? Because I want this to be part of the campus. Yeah. Spins around. Like so. And then loops back on itself to about there. because I think that'll look really nice. And then what I'll do is just sort of, this will kind of come up to meet it. And I don't do this very often. In fact, I don't know if I've ever done it with these paths. But can I tunnel this? I think I can. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, you can't tunnel the trade school paths. I didn't actually notice. Can I tunnel the ones that came in Park Life? No. Okay. Or yeah, all right, interesting. So can I tunnel this one? No, I can only tunnel this. Oh, I think I can. And I can, nope, I can't tunnel this one either. Okay. Well, I was going to tunnel through there to get back up to here, but instead, what we'll do is I would love to create a way for them to get up from here to up here from this side. So, you know, that like during the lunch break or something, they can walk down by the riverside and, you know, eat their lunch or something, or hang out with some people and then head back to class, but not have to walk all the way back around. So let's grab trade school path. And what I'm going to do is try to do this. And it's going to be kind of funky. But what I can do is bring it down using move it a little. And then bring that down so it doesn't look so goofy. And that height I'm okay with. I don't love how the bench looks there, but I believe that height is just fine for the students to walk on. So a way for them to get up there, maybe even another way for them to get up here. So let's just do that for them. Did I go 2 units out? I did. So I'm gonna go like that. And now let's go over here with it. And I'm going to bring that down to try to be... Okay, then I will take this and I will lift it. Oh, it's going to give me a tear in the world. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. So I'm going to push this as much as I can to there. And I might... like that. Do something like that. Okay. We won't have that weirdness. But I'm going to bring this back down. Have that go up a little bit, but there. It's actually a really nice slope. This side's a little bit different, but I think that's okay. She might just bring that down all the way, because that's still a very, very gentle incline. Because, you know, campuses, right, they're older, generally speaking. A lot of campuses, especially ones that have buildings that look sort of like this, are going to have a history. They're a little bit older. Maybe things have moved. It might have not been planned out so well in the beginning. So I think it's kind of nice to do weird things like this to sort of mix it up and make it feel... I don't know. You want it to kind of feel organized, but at the same time, there's always like awkward, kind of weird paths and hills that you have to go up and things like that, I feel like. So I think that'll be good. Now again, there's not a whole lot else we can do in terms of that, but I want to get that in. And I think on this side, once we unlock some of the there's like little like pavilion type things and parks and stuff, and we'll put that in. I'm gonna soften that back, actually. Yeah, but this leaves us enough space to get a couple more academic buildings up here, and you know, some, I don't know, some other park type assets, and have the campus living down here. So what I think we'll do is I think I'm just gonna fence around this so it's not connected to the campus, and I'm gonna use the high forestry fence, I think. Or maybe I should use the ore industry fence because it's just a little bit, it's not as pretty, but it does feel a little bit more industrial in terms of, you know, like the city would put this in to block out the noise. From the campus, and just so you don't have like kids being able to run on there, and then we can put trees and stuff in here to make this look a little bit nicer. Different things like that. Maybe even some picnic tables or something in here. But I think, yeah, there'll be maybe another path. Or not another path, but maybe we'll go into the park. Snag some picnic tables to sit at. Garbage can out here. And we'll just kind of decorate this a bit. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, you're going to want some trees along here to block noise and make it feel a little bit more of a secluded campus. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Fills that in really, really well too, I think. Yeah, I think we'll have just enough room to do another thing there. It actually might be good to put this fence along here. Just to separate it a bit. And then the opposite side of the street, we're going to need commercial along here in some capacity. They're going to want to go out. They're going to want to, you know, this can be like where the campus bars are. Things like that. I'm actually not going to do, sorry, I'm not going to do it in that corner. I think I'm going to put a... Maybe a little plaza to sit at when you enter the university. And then maybe just a path to come through. I'm gonna probably break this. Yep, that's okay. Sorry. And then a fence around this to sort of we don't. It's fine if they walk along here, but you're stumbling home after a night of drinking, and we don't want you falling in the river and dying, because that's a liability for the university. I don't think that's something they're going to want to pay for. Create the story in your head. Not everything's gonna be exactly true to life. Not everything's gonna be exactly, maybe the way it is. But and some of you might like to play Skylines that way. Make it as true to life as possible. I feel like I try to get about 85% of the way there, because that last like 15 or 20%, it just takes the little bit of the joy out for me, and that's totally a personal thing. Everyone's gonna be different. Everyone's gonna build differently. You build how you want to build. That's just sort of my philosophy. If I take too much of the game out of the game, then it doesn't become enjoyable anymore. It doesn't become as much of a game for me. You know what I'm saying? Hope that makes sense. Yeah, I'll do a little bit there. We might have more of it going up, but now we can fill this little area in with just a couple trees. Cool. And yeah, these businesses then, you go to your Fry Guys and your Pennies. Perfect. And I'm going to even do this all along there as well. I'm actually going to kill that house there. Make that commercial too. And the high school's right across from it. I think that's really nice. How many students do we have now? Well, let me just click on this here. So our campus attractiveness is exactly where it needs to be for the next level. We do need 2 academic works, and we don't have enough students yet. But we'll get there. Costs $50,000 to give a research grant. Well, I think we can afford that. Let's do that. And we've granted funding for artisanry. So now I think by doing that, it increases our academic work chance. And we can even, that's a lot of money though. 20 grand. To only increase 30%. I think we'll let it roll on that and see where we end. But we're gonna have to come back to this as we unlock certain buildings and things. But yeah, I think for now, we'll probably just put an end into this episode. I don't want to dive too much into other things while we're still kind of fresh on this, because we don't have that much time left. So I think today we will call it right here. And this will be just a little bit of a start here on our campus. But yeah, I think we'll continue extending out, some of these pathways and things. But I want to get some more buildings unlocked and kind of see their shape and size before we really start to do more of that. But yeah, so next time I think we'll continue working on this area, maybe fill out more of this park, add in some more residential and things, and expand up and further out in this direction and kind of see where it takes us. But everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I do muchly appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Bountiful Bayou here in City Skylines. Bye, everybody.